Hello, everyone. All right, welcome back to our third episode of Saturday, where I hope it's we, but for now it's just me, talk about some random things or talk about what's on my mind every Saturday or weekend. So, yes, today is the third episode. So last week we talked about my future plans and how I would take my channel, and my PC to grow from here into the future. But today we are talking about something a bit different. We are taking a blast again. We are taking a blast from the past. We will talk about what I used to have before my current system, and also how this channel never came to be. So yeah, before I have this PC that I have right now, everything, all this fancy stuff, I used to have a laptop. It's it's a gaming laptop, I would say, and this is the reason why I have a sentimental value with MSI, and why I am so thankful. All right, so this is the one that I have, and the one that I used to have, at least. I mean, I still have it, but it's not working anymore. So yeah, this is the bag that, the backpack. Oh my god. So yeah, so this is the backpack that came with the laptop. This is the original backpack, and yeah. So before I have my current PC, I used to have this. Oh, I love this one so much. This is, I believe it's called um, MSI. Oh, MSI GF65 Thin SDR. This one was with the GTX 1660 Ti, 6 gigabyte, and I love this one so much. Even though, as you can see, there's a joint protruding in here. It was because of an accident, but yeah, okay, let's put it somewhere. I don't want to harm it. Okay, let's put it in my. Yeah, as you can see, there's also some broken parts in the back. But yeah, let's put it where it belongs. Let's get it rest. Let's get some rest. Before I have this PC, I used to have that laptop. Um, I think I bought that around 2021. Yeah, it was during the peak of COVID, and I had to change my old laptop to that newer ones, I would say, because my older laptop was actually from what? It was a hand me down from my dad. It was from, I would say, the 2010, 2009, somewhere along that age. Year. Yeah, and the reason why I am always so sentimental about MSI, about having MSI, is that because that laptop has been there with me for like what, 5 6 years, I guess, and that laptop has been with me through a lot of hardships in my life, from not having not having money, being broke, being a college student, going through my thesis, and it's a lot of things. This laptop also was with me when I first got my job, and it's actually it helped me with my job um, for for quite some time, actually, for like what, a month or two, until it finally uh, gave up on a random night. So yeah, my old laptop is broken, I would say. And when I took it to the service center, the technician told me that the main board was damaged, and I need to replace the main board, which was quite expensive. It was like what, 80% of, or around 80% of the total price that I paid for this laptop. So obviously I couldn't pay that much amount just to fix my old laptop. And even then, it was still not guaranteed that it would perform or work as good as it was before. So yeah, I think that's for a while, for some time, like what, almost a month, I was without a laptop. I was only with my phone. And here's the thing, okay. So when this laptop died, it felt like it didn't feel like I was just losing a laptop, I was just losing a thing or a tool. It felt like I was losing one of my best friend, because hey, to me this laptop was my best friend for like 5 years. It was there for me, it was there with me, and it helped me to be where I am right now. When I was I don't know, when I was having episodes, when I was feeling depressive, when I was feeling empty, numb, this laptop was there for me. So when it finally broke down, it broke me down in a way also, because when it broke down, it felt like I was losing, like I said, like losing one of my friends. And believe it or not, but actually after my laptop broke down, I started feeling sick as well, like a random pain on my chest, on my back, on my shoulder. Everything aches, everything hurts, and that went on for quite some time, almost like a month. And when I have finally accepted that there's no wise way, or like there's no at least economically or financially wise way to fix my laptop without breaking my bank. I cried, because this laptop was, I would say, extension of me, a part of me at that point. And yeah, but when I finally accepted it, I just put it on the original backpack that it came with when I first bought it, and I just put it in my room as like a memorabilia, I would say, an heirloom, even maybe. It's to remind me of where I came from and how I finally came to be the person that I am today. Yeah, I think that's the reason why I always try to incorporate MSI as a brand in my builds. For example, for now I have a keyboard. This is from MSI. I also have a mouse, also from MSI here. And yes, you might have already known, in my previous video I talked about wanting to have 5080 Super, the expert line, from MSI. And also in my wish list, I have this case, MSI Mag Pano 100R PZ, also from MSI, and the B850 motherboard Gaming Max, also from MSI, the PZ version, which, if you don't know, it's short for Project Zero, so all the connections are in the back. So yeah, I think that's mainly the reason why I am always sentimental about MSI. I don't care what other people say. I love MSI so much. So yeah, MSI, if you are watching this, I would like to thank you for making my old laptop, because this helped me a lot to be where I am right now, to be where I am today. Helped me get a job, helped me finish my thesis, even helped me emotionally. So yeah, thank you. All right, the second topic that I want to talk about today is how this channel almost never came to be. I am aware that my channel is still very small. I only have 15 subscribers, and most of them are my friends. Well, not most, but all of them are my friends, my family, relatives, and basically I know all of them in real life. But yeah, even though it's still small, for me it's still a big leap of overcoming my fear. I still remember when I still had my old laptop, I told myself that, oh, maybe I would get into screaming. Maybe I would get into streaming or video recording gameplays when I finally have my PC. Back then, although was my laptop powerful? Kind of. Somewhat powerful. Or at least at that time it was kind of powerful, but was it powerful? Yeah, but also, was it wise to do it? Because I don't know if you know, but video rendering, especially in higher resolution, can be quite demanding. And yeah, I feel like back then that reason made sense. Wanting to have a proper setup before I start doing things that I love. Not just because I love playing games, but because I also wanted to share a story I want to share with everyone, and I don't know, maybe hopefully connect with other people. So back then that reason made sense because resources were limited. My laptop, during the final couple of years of its lifetime, it definitely struggled, because I think if you know gaming laptop, you know how loud it can be, how hot it can be, and I didn't really have a camera, a mic, and everything, so recording video wasn't exactly easy. So yeah, I think that reason kind of makes sense. But the funny thing is, when I finally bought this PC, built everything up, that problem also came again, because now it's not the rate that's the problem, it's actually me. Because when I first started recording, I actually froze. When I first, recorded on OBS, I was terrified because, it's something new, it's something that I haven't even done before or tried, and that is something that a lot of people, that's something that would terrify a lot of people, because we are usually terrified of something that we don't know. I kept trying to delay the recording, oh yeah, I can do it tomorrow, I can do it when after I finished making thumbnail and everything. I kept telling myself that I wasn't ready, that my videos weren't good enough, that I needed a better thumbnail, a better channel, a better logo, a better style, a better plan. But the more I thought about it, the more those reasons started to sound less of a reason and more like excuses. Because I'm also aware that there are a lot of people that started streaming and then recording videos with less than I have actually now. Less than what I actually have now. And yeah, like I said, what I was afraid of wasn't exactly recording, because hey, if you have enough confidence, I think you can do recording. But what I was really afraid of was actually failing, falling flat on my face, trying something and trying something really hard but eventually it fails anyway. You know that kind of expectation that you have. I was afraid of making a fool of myself by trying something new and not immediately succeeding. But retrospectively, at the same time, I was denying something important of me, and that is the privilege of learning. The privilege of trying something new, failing, and then discovering wonders that you've never tried before. The luxury of being bad at something long enough that you become good at it as time goes on. The opportunity to experience things that I've never experienced before, because this is a new thing for me and I've never done this before. Life is a gamble, and sometimes we're not dealt with the best hand, and that's just reality. So I think the first thing you need to understand is that you need to know what card you're holding, and then decide whether to go all in or just fold. No, don't get me wrong. Obviously, there are absolute mistakes that in life that can cost you dearly. There are risks that aren't worth taking, especially as you grow older. There are certain mistakes that you cannot afford, that would set you back a lot. I know that. I'm your regular Joe. I work the same 9 to 5 jobs as you. I eat the same thing as you. By all means, I'm nobody. I'm just regular Joe, same as, people that you see on the street. So I know the realities of things and how failing can cost you back a lot, and some mistakes can be final and fatal. But you know what? For most things, failure isn't the end. It's just part of the process. So if you think that being lost, failing at something in the beginning is the end, I just want to tell you something, that's not the end. That's the price of admission that you pay when you want to try something new. And don't you dare and don't you dare deny yourself of that privilege. So if there's one thing that I would really like to share with everyone who has been on the same shoes as me, in the same boat as me, if there's one thing that I want you to take away from this video, it's this. If you are planning or thinking about doing something new, something that you've never done before, something that you need to explore, stop thinking. Just go out there, do it, try something new, do stupid things. Make a fool of yourself, take a chance on yourself for once. Because at the end of the day, if you succeed, you'll smile. And if you fail, you'll still laugh at it. Either way, you'll have one hell of a story to tell. And honestly, that's just the way it is. That's just life. Alright, that's all that I feel like sharing right now. Once again, I would like to thank you, MSI, for making my laptop, for all the engineers, everyone that worked hard in assembling and working on my laptop. I would like to thank you very much. MSI, you mean a lot to me. And to everyone out there who's trying to do something new, go for it. Alright. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one, and keep being awesome. Bye.